Do we believe nature is written in numbers?
We do.
Then why do your equations only describe the shapes of manufacture?
I do not know.
Arms thus, God can only make a cabinet.
He has a mastery of equations which lead to infinities where we cannot follow.
What a faint heart! We must work outward from the middle of the maze. We will start with something simple. I will plot this leaf and deduce its equation.
There's a quote that I really like by Bertolt Brecht, who is a playwright, that says, "Art is not a mirror with which to reflect society, but a hammer with which to shape it." And that's kind of my idea of what theater and what art in general is it's not just something that's saying this is what culture is or this is what society is like, but here's how we can change it, here are the problems. The reason I think that theater is so great at doing that is because it doesn't throw it in your face necessarily. There are definitely some plays that do it, but for the most part, it's a story, it's characters, and you can relate to them, you can kind of sympathize with them a lot of times, and that's what theater does really well, is causes people to think without even necessarily them realizing that they're doing it. You spend all this time making it, you spend all this time like creating this production, you have rehearsals, and you have like the designers like spend all this time researching, and then you do it for maybe a week, and then you take it all down and it's gone. And I always thought that was really cool that you're trying to make an impact in like this short period of time, but the fact that it can impact people during that short amount of time, I always thought was really cool.
Back to Cleopatra.
Is it Cleopatra? Oh, I hate Cleopatra!
Oh, you hate her. Why?
Everything is turned to love with her. New love, lost love, absent love. I never knew a heroine to make such noodles about sex. It only needs a Roman general to drop anchor outside her window, and away goes the empire, like a christening mug into a pawn shop. If Queen Elizabeth had been a Ptolemy, history would have been quite different. We would be admiring the great pyramids of Rome and the great Sphinx of Verona.
God save us.
But instead, the Egyptian noodle made carnal embrace with the enemy, who burned the great library of Alexandria without so much as a fine for all that is overdue. Oh, Septimus, can you bear it? All the lost plays of the Athenians, 200 at least by Aeschylus, Sophocles, Euripides, thousands of poems, Aristotle's own library brought to Egypt by the noodle's ancestors. How can we sleep for grief?